Our jam on a Friday night, hanging out and doodling feels right. Our jam with you, my friends. Grab you some art supplies and begin to make some art jam happen tonight. Okay. Let me find. What am I looking for? People can hear me, but they can't see me. Hola, amigo. Welcome to Art Jam. I am Pedro Borge, Joel Texan Spaniard. And I have with me all the way from the land of the ice and snow. It's the god of thunder, Zeus King Dark. How are you?
I'm living in a freaking snow globe, man.
Man, ain't that the truth?
It snowed all day today.
Oh, I can believe it. Shout
I
out
don't think
to...
we've had a day above freezing since December or something.
It seems like it does always go that way for y'all.
I mean, it's unusually cold. I mean, it's because all the snow that gets, all this snow, gets, pushed around into bigger and bigger piles, and they're just the piles are like ice.
Right.
It's just big damn ass chunks of, I mean, I saw somebody spin out because they had to take off from the fucking traffic light too fast, and they hit, because it's 2 feet deep on the sides of the roads. It's like you hit a 2-foot block of ice, they dented up their fucking back fender because they fishtailed. It's like, way to go, stupid.
Shout out to Ange and Zombie in the
Ange.
chat. Sorry for the delay. Some stuff came up on my end, and it made me have to start late. So many apologies to all y'all. But it is a Friday night, and we're here to chew gum and to make art. And I'm all out of gum, but I do have cough drop.
We're here to jam.
Art jam.
We're jamming.
Zeus, what are you doing tonight? What are you working on tonight?
I think I'm gonna ink the Evil-Lyn. See how that goes, and then see what else we can do.
I am going to do Figuary. Do you know what Figuary is?
I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory.
So a lot of artists do figure drawings in February and they dub it Figuary. So I'm gonna be doing Figuary, but it's gonna be non-nude. Don't worry, it's not gonna be nude drawings. I have a lot of reference. There's a lot of models who put out they put out some free reference for this month, and some of it is non-nude. So I'm gonna work off some references and all that. I'm gonna celebrate Figuary. Gonna try to do it the whole month. We'll see. Well, just on Fridays, not the rest of the month. But
well, obviously.
A little a note about the future. Not next week, but the week after, the week of the 16th. It's gonna be touch and go about how I can stream that week. We'll see how it goes. Probably Monday the 16th and Tuesday the 17th, I may not be able to stream at all. Wednesday will be iffy. So we have to see about the rest of that week. But just letting y'all know for the future. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how everything goes.
Yeah. No problema.
So what's all happening?
Well, it's been doing the work thing, let's see, what did I do? I did a pretty cool one. Uh, the teacher sent in a design. They literally just drew on paper and sent it in, and like they wanted like a cartoon. Their mascot's the ram, so they wanted a cartoon ram holding up a stack of books, and then they wanted uh, on the other side of the machine they wanted the cartoon ram uh, reading, sitting down reading,
Hmm.
and we I've started I started one of a ram for our library of animals, right?
Right, right.
But I hadn't finished it yet. Um, so I didn't have that ready to go. So out of the library, we have I picked up this other ram and stuck it on a like a eighth grader kid body um, and used that instead. Um, and like on the books that the ram kid was holding up on the one side, it was like this stuff that like I'm like kids are not gonna respond well
Hmm.
to being to being told, you know, like these kind of like affirmations or behaviors they're trying to um, enforce. And what, you know, first word, persistence. All right, that's a good word for kids. The second thing was resist impulse, or no, manage impulsivity.
Hmm.
I'm like, wow, you're really putting a lot on a you know K through fourth grader or fifth grader
Right.
to ask them to manage their impulsivity when literally that's what kids, you know, they're, they're literally impulsive. I mean, you know, maybe if y'all are in Japan, these kind of things will work, but I don't think this stuff works here in America.
Oh, ain't that America? You and me.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's true. Kids are. I mean, kids are impulsive because you know they're not. Their brains aren't fully formed and all that stuff. They're just going off. You know, whatever's popping in their head and stuff. They can't help it.
I mean, it can, but I mean, it's just not American, you know, to expect that.
Right.
I mean, because none of that's going to be reinforced at home. You know, I mean, maybe if the dad's a drill sergeant, uh, you know, but I was just like going, you know, how many kids want a T-shirt that says, you know, I'm a I'm an impulsivity manager, you know,
Yeah. Probably not too many.
and it's like, you know, oh, there's free T-shirt day today at school. Oh, what the hell is this?
Right.
So, but they had no background ideas. You know, they just she just drew the thing, and I had uh, we have a lot of templates and stuff, and I used one of the other templates and inserted their colors into it, and they liked everything a lot, so it worked out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Let me see what people can
So then
see
we
because
got
I'm.
there's a there's a influencer that they just finished finishing up making a machine for a school that they're um, invested in some way. So um, it's got extra stuff on. It's got custom shelf stickers and um, some extra like holographic stickers and things on the sides and the fronts. So
See if I can make more
that'll
lights.
be cool. And then of course there's um, um, the 49ers machine. That'll
Oh
be
yeah.
interesting to see when that's all when that gets unveiled.
And you were saying Ivy has like a did Ivy pick up an injury? I finally just took Ivy's shirt off. If she doesn't lick at the wound scab, we can leave it off. Yay. Ivy's one of the dogs.
Oh, okay. Wishing continued health on the puppo.
And how are you? Like, how are you doing with the fall you had the other day? I don't know if you remember, Zeus. She fell. Like, was it during? I think it was during looking at
It was,
cards, wasn't
yeah.
it? It's during looking at cards.
Yes, we definitely want Ange to be healthy and happy.
I'll try.
So what do I do when I pick this up? I'm going in and finishing out some more pencil parts of it.
Oh, nice.
Like, oh, I want to do this with it. Oh, I want to do
Yeah,
this should have
sometimes you
more
notice
detail.
things later, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, you know, I chose this big.
I know you didn't have time to look, but I sent you a trade on
Oh shoot, you did. I did see the message about it, but I forgot all about it. Speaking of that, I felt really stupid earlier, Zeus. I felt
Uh-huh.
really dumb today.
Okay.
There's that new set, right? That new series.
Right.
Can't remember what it's called. Platinum.
Platinum. Yeah.
And so I saw the thing about the one with the 1250 diamonds, where you get like an iconic.
Yeah.
And then I
Mm-hmm.
saw the thing for $9, and I misread it.
Oh no.
I misread it. I thought I
Oh
thought
no. And
I thought
it
you
doesn't
got
give you anything good with it.
I thought you were gonna get four
Oh.
of the 1250 one, right? I was like, oh, because
Yeah.
I was thinking about all the stuff you and James were showing, and I was like, oh, this must be how they got it. They must give because I'm like four iconics. That's a pretty good deal. So I did it, and then as it was going, I was like, oh, I misread. I misread the thing. That's my own fault.
Yeah.
That's my own fault for not reading it properly. Um, um,
I've done that too. I've misread things.
yeah, I mean,
I traded away a Desperado one day because I didn't have my glasses on.
oh, I remember that on New
Or
Japan
I traded away
Collection.
something good for yeah.
Um, let's see here. Look what Zeus sent me. Look at this. Look how cool this looks. That looks fucking cool. Thank you, Zeus.
Yeah, man. I picked it up in a trade.
Oh, let's see. About the 20th, the two of them got into it. Both her dogs. She's okay. I'm sure some stuff is out. Then the next night, the two of them almost took me out when I let them out. They started tearing around the ropes, got my ankles. Oh man. But yeah, Zeus, I knew that. I know that you and James have both made that sort of mistake before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I felt really dumb when I realized. I was like, God.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how it
Been
goes.
been there, done
Sometimes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told myself not to do it. I was like, oh, I really shouldn't. But then,
And you should have listened to
yeah, I
yourself.
should have listened to myself.
Should have been gone long before I spent the money. Should have been gone.
Oh, what is that? Oh,
Oh,
Sherry?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can show this on it. Because I'm using a larger piece of paper, it's hard to maneuver some of this. But here we are at the moment. Well, you can't really see what's going on. And there's so little room for me to work with here. You'll just have to use your imagination.
Pedro, you need to take a little bit of. You need to do that. Take your cell phone and do some shaky footage of that, about 7 seconds, 7-8 seconds of that, and then when you're finished with it, do that. I went from this to this thing for a YouTube short.
Let's see. I'll just take like 3 seconds of footage.
No, do like 7.
Do 7? Okay.
Yeah. You need about 7 seconds.
Okay, let me delete that then.
Yeah.
Oh, something's on your mind. I don't know how to do anything here. Okay, video. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think I ended up with 8 seconds, but
That should be fun.
okay. Zeus is producing me.
Right?
Okay. For some reason, I had the idea to do watercolors for this. I just wanted to.
Well, let's think about art jam, Pedro. You're just jamming with your art. We're jamming.
We're jamming for your rights.
Every time I hear jamming, all I can think of is Police Chief Wiggum from The Simpsons.
Oh, they did use that in something, didn't they?
Yeah. We're jamming.
Okay. All right. Oh, I forgot. Keep seeing details. I forget. Okay.
You know, the Wiggum family pretty messed up, you know.
Yeah.
Police Chief Wiggum, his damn doofy ass son.
I like that everyone still uses that thing about you can pinpoint the exact moment his heart breaks.
I choose you.
All right. Yeah, those dogs are a menace. It seems they're a menace. Lovable, playful menaces. Um, anyone out there, any lurkers or anything? Let us know what you're working on yourselves. If y'all are working on anything, y'all should art jam along with Zeus and I.
That's right. All right, let's try this here. I'm gonna.
Okay, where do I need to go?
We're gonna attempt something here, so
Okay,
I'm gonna
put on
let's see.
StreamYard, right?
My phone is all muted,
Okay.
so I'm gonna leave Twitch on there. And I'm gonna back out of this one too. See what happens. Well, let me see what happens.
Okay.
Let me just mute.
We are experimenting with some live stuff. Live stuff. Oh wait. Live stuff. Hold on. I keep it on that for a moment, Zeus. Let me go here, and then go here. So here, everyone, you can see what Zeus is working on here. He's adding in some extra pencils, and it's looking great, Zeus.
Are you getting a echo?
Yeah, but it's all right. It's not too bad.
Okay. All right. There we go. That's where we're at.
That's looking hella good. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the art setup.
Okay.
All right, that worked, Zeus.
Yeah.
So that worked.
I mean, it's just yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah. So, of course, everybody's getting ready for the Super Bowl, and it's pretty much been everybody hates New England up here, and there's also some residual depression over not making it
right.
out of that one game. So
It's let's see, Seattle and New England.
yeah.
I mean, I don't even know who you go for. You said you hate both.
I'm hoping it's gonna be. I'm hoping it's gonna be the first nothing tie. And they're both declared the losers because I don't like either one of them.
I'm happy to hear that.
I do not care. I shan't be watching. I haven't watched a full game in a long time. I think the last full game I watched was it might have been the Super Bowl that the Panthers lost to the damn Broncos.
Oh, when was that?
That was a horse shit. It was about 6-8 years ago. Panthers went 15-1 that year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Cam Newton was outstanding the whole year. That one time, the one game he has a shitty game.
How it goes sometimes.
Yeah, it is. Sadly.
Different sport. I know, different sport. But growing up, there were so many times I saw Spain in tournaments look like they were going to be like they were going to win everything. I remember like the 2002 World Cup. We all thought they were going to win the whole thing because they look great and stuff, and
yeah,
and they in the round of 16 they had this bit. It was a great match actually. They had went to a PK shootout with Ireland. Iker Casillas was real young. He like just did an amazing job. Spain went to the quarterfinals, where they faced South Korea, and then it was referees. It's time for the referees to show up. That's a very famous World Cup, by the way.
Yeah.
It was they held it between Japan and South Korea. And
they were the finalists?
No, it was in those countries.
Oh, they held it in.
They held it in Japan, between Japan and South Korea. It's the first World Cup that was split between two countries, like being held between two countries. And
right.
I got something coming up in my throat. Japan did terrible. For some reason, Japan just did absolutely terrible at this World Cup. And so South Korea made it to the knockout rounds. And so you found out later, referees got a lot of prizes. They got awards, Zeus. If South Korea did okay. Because they wanted one of the host countries to make it to at least the third round, the third place match. Italy got totally fucked over. Italy got so fucked over in the round of 16 by the referees. Spain got fucked over because Spain was winning the match 1-0. And then they scored again, and they ruled it offsides or something, and it wasn't. All the replays showed it wasn't.
Oh.
And then South Korea finally scored. It went to a PK shootout, and it just did not work out. PK shootout's always a lottery, so. It's just one of those things.
Ugh.
But they did. South Korea did make it to the third place match. They didn't make it to the finals, but they made it to the third place match. Brazil beat Germany, I think, in the final. Brazil beat Germany.
Ronaldo. Was that kind of like the last hurrah for South American teams?
No, because
no, Is it there was a big run after that sometime, right? On the Europeans were
Right. So that was 2002. 2006, Italy won. 2010, Spain won.
right.
2014, Germany won. Um,
Didn't like
2000
Denmark win one year?
no 2018, France won, and then 2022 Argentina won, but that's like the asterisk World Cup. I don't know if you remember
Mm,
that one. That was the one held in winter time.
nope.
It was held in winter time because what's that country? One of the Middle East countries was hosting it, and you couldn't.
Qatar.
Yeah, that was it. You couldn't have it in the summertime because the heat is, I mean, ridiculous.
Right, yeah. There, yeah. Everybody would die
Yeah, there is a lot of
playing
controversy.
and watching a 3 hour soccer game.
There was a lot of controversy because how Qatar even got that World Cup because they really weren't supposed to get that World Cup. But
I think I remember hearing about that.
yeah, there's money involved. There was always money, like always, right? Always money involved.
Yeah, it's, there's always money involved. I mean, because
I'll try to show you.
nobody wants to hold it in Curitiba,
Well, so England,
That's a joke.
yeah, I know, but like England had put together an amazing bid for that 2022 World Cup.
Uh huh.
Like it was incredible. It was, like they could have gotten either 2018 or 2022, um, and they didn't get any of them, and people just couldn't believe it. Because I mean, the presentation they put together was pretty outstanding, but and the thing about that, they had all the facilities already there, like everything's
Right.
like all the stadiums, this and this, everything's in place. Not Kuwait, Qatar had to build everything, and one of the controversies was so many people died to make those stadiums, which then were torn down later, right? They tore all that stuff down later. And, oh yeah, so many
Right.
people died to make that thing happen. Okay, I'm gonna film my progress some more here.
Um.
But anyways,
Yeah.
so it goes, and so it goes, and so it goes, and so it goes. Uh, you know what I did, Zeus?
What's that?
I was just curious, so I watched that match where um, Tommaso Ciampa won the TNT title
Oh God.
in
Yeah.
AEW.
Because you're glutton for punishment.
Yeah, I was just curious about it. I was just curious. I was like, well,
Yeah.
if Jenny comes on the Markout Mania tomorrow, uh, and mentions that match, I can
Oh,
say
you
I
mean the
can talk about.
Mysteria? You mean Brian?
Yeah, I think it's. You remember that G lady? I think it's the same person, but I don't know who it is.
Mm.
Supposedly, you
Which
remember?
which to me that was still Brian.
Well, no. Do you remember Crazy Eyes? The game raider that we raid sometimes, Crazy Eyes, who does those wrestling video game things.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there is someone in their community named G Lady, And so yeah, we suspect that that's who it is, but
Who is we?
Brian
You and
Bell.
Brian?
Yeah, Brian Bell and I. That's who we
The
suspect.
guy who's laughing while he's getting you to suspect him less?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it could be. It could be.
I mean, you're conspiring with the enemy, Pedro. You're trying to rationalize. It's like Sherlock Holmes talking over the crime of fucking Dr. Moriarty here.
I'm glad you said that name. That name's really hard for me to say. Anytime I have to talk
Moriarty?
about, yeah, anytime I have to
Yeah.
talk about like, what's that thing, Sherlock Holmes, I cannot
Yeah.
say that name for anything. There's what is it, counselor? Counselor is a very difficult word for me to say. Counselor.
I had a girlfriend in high school. She had a hard time saying Niagara.
Oh, interesting. Niagara.
Yeah, she would say Niagara.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things when you're the parent who teaches you how to talk is from another country, you end up just saying all kind of weird pronunciations for things. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, plus it's, two language household. I mean, all right, all right. I think I'm ready to start throwing some ink on here.
You going to show an update before we?
I mean, it's just some more pencils. I can do that. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Let's give it a whirl here.
Let's give it a
Test
whirl.
test the returnability to the
Test. I wish I could remember how Test's theme song went, but I don't.
it. I don't remember either.
Yeah, I don't.
What was his the one that sounded like a bell at first or something? I don't remember.
I don't remember. It don't matter.
All right, everything's off. All right, here we go.
Okay, let me add this to this. Okay, hold on, amigos. Swampy, hey, hold on. We're about to see what Zeus is working on. Ooh, Foxy Lady. That's looking great, Zeus. You cleaned it up some from the last time, so yeah, you did do some more. That's ready for inking.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay.
All right. Okay, hold on, amigos. Hold on. Swampy, how you doing? Pedro, your paint's got no colors. What? It has colors. It's gonna be very hard to show. Where I'm doing Figuary, doing figurative art. This is a model out of India named Lillian DeMello. She put out a reference pack for artists for free for Figuary. And so I'm working off
Figuary.
one of hers.
God damn, Peter, you gotta do something. Do with these damn channel points, man.
Oh, and
Do you know how many channel points I have?
I can only imagine.
I have almost 250,000
250.
channel points.
250,000.
I got 220,000.
Oh wow, that is a lot. That is a lot. I won't lie. Okay.
She has. Ange says she has 110,000.
Oh my god. Y'all are brave warriors. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
You don't have anything for us to use them on.
I don't. I don't know what to say. I just don't. I can't think of stuff.
Well, you gotta bring back the other stuff. I mean, you only have two things right now. You have unlock a random sub emote or choose an emote to
Oh, those are
unlock.
ones that
That's it.
come with the channel, with anyone's channel. Like everyone has that.
Right.
But you're like more reason,
Where's the top five
more
one? Where's
reason,
the
Pedro, more reason. Stream music while doing art. Charge 500 points for a song request. No.
I mean, a live learn should be
Oh,
like
Crossing
fifty
Mexican.
thousand points or something.
Crossing Mexican, welcome in. He needs the
Speaking of
5 question
useless,
things. What?
what?
You said useless.
Who said that?
Oh, I thought you said speaking of useless.
No, I wouldn't say that. That's my man Beanie Weenie.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay, hold on. Let me look real fast. Hold on. Let me look real fast. Let me see. Viewer rewards. Channel points. I don't even want to know about
Because
power up things. I have no idea.
Bean is one of the ones who likes to do the top five.
So let's see. Yeah, there's top 5 anything. Okay, let me turn that on. There is ask 3 questions. Do y'all want that?
Yeah.
Okay. Not gonna do acapella shake right now. Not gonna do Rickroll. Not gonna do the music ones because I mean we're just
Well, we're not doing music. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing music. So yeah, if you refresh, you should be able to access those other ones.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, if you guys refresh, you should be able to access those other ones. Crossing Mexican, I am participating in Figuary. I'm doing a little figurative art tonight. Very slowly refining this. Taking my time.
Bean, did you fix the audio on your brother's videos yet?
Oh man, I'm behind on his videos. I need to get back to that.
I noticed that there's a new one out tonight. He reviewed another trailer, I think.
Rescue. 'Cause I should know where I've been. I don't know why I start singing Whitesnake. Hanging on the promises and just pretend. They retired. David Coverdale retired recently. He says he's not doing it anymore. That's about
so it just took him like 40 years to make enough money to say that.
Who knows? Who knows?
He finally paid off the last love child's college fund.
Dang.
And I mean, come on, all those dudes, they had
Oh man, last
kids
week
out of wedlock, and
week
there's a whole generation of fucking kids who don't know that their dad is some rock star that their mom banged at a concert.
Last week, Zeus, we were talking about the NWA and Dr. Dre,
Oh yeah,
and Eazy-E and all that. This was off the air, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, I looked when I was looking into some of that stuff. Have you looked into how many children Dr. Dre has fathered? He is like one of those old blues musicians who has like hundreds of children around everywhere. I was shocked how many kids
people
he
are
has.
people are being unfair to Nick Cannon. They should be talking about Dre.
I mean, he has a lot of kids. Is all I'm saying. He's got a lot of kids with a bunch of different people. And I'm not saying anything against that or whatever. I'm just saying he's got a lot of kids. Not if you can afford it.
Pedro, after that diss track, there's nothing else. There's nothing much else you can say that's gonna add any weight onto that heavy ass pile of shit that fucking Easy E laid on his ass.
Yeah, that's true.
Holy shit!
Holy moly!
Did you tell Stephanie that
I
you?
I told her about it, but I forgot to show it to her. I need to show it to her.
Yeah.
I gotta show it to her because, like I said, she likes that one song, the writing in my 6'5". Was it 6'4" or
Yeah.
yeah?
Cruising down the hood in my 6'4". I think that's Boys in the Hood.
Was that like the album or?
No, that's the song track, and it was for the movie.
No, it's a. See, this says Dr. Dre. Swamp Fox says Dr. Dre has fathered at least 10 children with several different women. The thing I saw was way more than 10 children. So that's all I'm gonna say. It seemed way more than 10 children. I was just like, what? But yeah, if you look into some of the blues musicians, oh my God, they could father nations apparently. Some of the blues musicians.
Yeah, that's the song is Boys in the Hood.
Oh, okay.
Rest in peace, Easy E.
Yeah, he's been dead a while.
Yep. He was another one of those ones that was, got HIV and AIDS, and back when it was,
That reminds me, Zeus. I saw there's a daily poll thing the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was asking, who would you rather have on your team? Magic Johnson or LeBron James? Who do you think
Magic Johnson.
Who do you think was winning that poll?
I mean, the kids of today are probably voting for LeBron.
LeBron was winning the poll, but my immediate reaction was like Magic Johnson, like.
I mean, it's because there's too much time has passed since he played.
Right.
Because I mean, he's ridiculously good.
Well, yeah.
And the thing too of it is that he would do so much of that with a smile on his face.
Mm-hmm.
And just had unbelievable court vision. And when he was another one of those guys, if you got one shot left at the end of the game, you give him the damn ball. Because he'd hit a game winner. He wasn't scared to shoot it.
I mean, something I feel is important is also about him is he is good at playing in a team.
Right.
Like, doing a role in a team and setting up others, not just, himself. I'm just like LeBron James is not. You need a team to win like stuff. And I know LeBron James has won stuff, but I
Yeah,
mean that's like he should have won more stuff. I mean, like LeBron James, super. I mean, he's amazing talent. I'm not taking anything away from LeBron James, but he should have won more stuff.
right.
But he kept trying to win things like by himself, like when the Cavs and stuff. That wasn't ever gonna work. And then he built his super group to win his first one in Orlando, right? Or was it Miami? It was Miami.
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 Yeah, yeah, it was the Heat.
That's right.
Yeah, they came on the heels of the decision.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I remember that shit. Although the only thing I'll
That
say
made
about
so many people mad.
yeah
I,
the
I, I honestly didn't mind it. I was like, if he's a big enough sports story to for people to go, okay, well, we're gonna, he's gonna decide where he's gonna go, and you know, people just assumed he was gonna stay in Cleveland.
I don't know why it seemed pretty obvious he was gonna leave.
I know, man. It's like, I mean, Cleveland's a shitty city, man. It's not. I mean, compared to like going to Miami when you're in your 20s, I mean, you wouldn't want to stay in Cleveland unless you were like, trapped there.
Well, and the other thing was, I mean, they were building a whole thing for him, like in Miami. They were building a whole super group just for him to win. Like, so why wouldn't he go
Yeah,
do that? Like,
yeah,
if you told me, Pedro, you're gonna go on the road, and I don't know, uh, you just list off all these famous musicians. They're gonna be your backing group. Like, of course I'm gonna go. Okay, Carlson Mexican, you redeemed the top five anything. Apologies. What do you want me to do a top five of? What do you want a top five of? Top five He-Man characters. Skeletor, He-Man, Man at Arms, the Sorceress.
not the first five that pop into your head.
um, I like. I'm torn between either Beast Man or who's the one that has like the metal jaw.
Trap jaw.
Trap Jaw. I like them both. Yeah, I don't. um, those are the ones that I think of. um, I like Evil-Lyn,
That's right.
which Zeus is working on right now. He's inking up
You know
Evil-Lyn.
the sorceress. It's funny because like they kind of like made her out to be like this middle-aged woman, or like an ancient and all. It was just it's kind of weird how they portrayed her, but yet she essentially had the same face as Tila.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she looked the
I mean,
same
kind of
age,
everybody had the
basically.
same face,
Right.
unless you had every human or humanoid type person had the the same face.
What about you, Zeus? What are your top five?
I liked Triclops.
Mhm.
Um, he was cool. Merman. I liked him. Of course, loved He-Man, hated Prince Adam. Um, I did like Skeletor. He had great voice and he looked great. Um, that's a great character design. Um,
I mean, come on. y'all have to know Skeletor was going to be my favorite character. Uh, it's a fucking
I did like
skeleton.
Tila a lot too. Partly because their original figure came with that cool ass red cobra hood.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, and if you collected the toys back in the day, that was just like, once again, I think there had been a miscommunication between the uh, the designers and everybody because, um, I mean that Cobra hood, kind of makes her look evil.
Right, right.
I think for whatever reason, they just did they forgot to commission another hero girl, way back in the concept stages.
You were saying Merman, was he the one, the episode he wanted to like sacrifice Tilo? Um he was just, like green, he had all these frills around his face.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
a
he
great
had
design.
jagged teeth.
That was a great design. I do have to agree with you there. That was an excellent design.
Yeah.
What about you, Cross the Mexican? What are you? Who are your top 5 He-Man characters? Oh, they're having buffering issues. I did not know.
One of my coworkers, he's in his early 30s, and he likes learning about comics and reading comics and stuff. He's not like a super avid collector. He kind of gets he gets stuff like in trades, um, after he hears podcasts about it and stuff like that. So he's kind of like, he doesn't have a good sense of continuity,
Oh, okay.
especially from like the big two, um, Marvel and DC. So it's just funny, like when I talk to him, and he's like, he'd be like, well, "Was this And I'm like, no, this is good. No, that's completely separate. That's like, it's like a whole that's like a whole side universe there." Yeah.
Cross the Mexican said Evil-Lyn,
Mm-hmm.
Stratos, Manny,
Manny
Man,
faces.
Manny Faces, He-Man, of course, and Merman.
Nice.
No love for Skeletor? What?
He called Beastman a boob on TV.
He deserved it. No, I'm joking.
You boob! That was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard on TV. Is it like a 12 or 13-year-old, whenever the hell that came out? But yeah, so I was talking to him about um, the Teen Titans run
Oh,
that
yeah.
started in 2002. Um, and that was kind of they'd been doing Young Justice, and that was with um, Superboy, Robin, who was Tim Drake,
Yeah.
um, Superboy, who came out of the death of Superman.
Yeah, with the he had like the sunglasses and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, and Bart Allen, uh, who was Impulse.
Oh, I forgot about
Cassie,
Impulse.
yeah, Cassie Sandsmark as she was Wonder Girl, and there was some others in the group, um, especially over it's like a 5 year run, I think, of Young Justice, and um, the Teen Titans became just the Titans, and that was Nightwing and Arsenal. Arsenal was originally Speedy, who was Green Arrow's sidekick.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you remember him. He looked like a little teenage Robin Hood with a domino
Yes.
mask.
Yes, I remember. I don't remember his name being Speedy, but I remember
Yeah,
like what he looked like.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Beanie Weenie. Uh, yeah, Connor Kent
Oh,
is the name they gave him.
damn it.
Um,
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
and see,
Damn
um,
it.
Superboy was made from half the DNA of Superman and half human DNA, and so he wasn't fully Kryptonian. He wasn't vulnerable like Superman is to green kryptonite. Um, and instead of like the power of flight, he has telekinesis. They call it tactile telekinesis that allows him to fly and do a lot of other cool shit. He's strong, and he's got some invulnerability too. But in so then there came this story called Graduation Day. There was a 3 issue series, and one of Superman's guardian robots from the Fortress of Solitude gets loose and goes haywire, and ends up killing uh, Wonder Girl, who was the sidekick of the original Wonder Woman,
Right,
um,
right.
Diana Troy, and and out of her death, um, the Titans became the Outsiders. They became the new version of the Outsiders, and Young Justice became the Teen Titans, and they were mentored by Cyborg, Starfire, Beast Boy, and Raven, and and it was really cool. Connor cut his hair, and he was just wearing a t-shirt, a Superboy. He was wearing a black t-shirt with a Superman logo on it and jeans, and um,
That sounds familiar.
Impulse became the new Kid Flash. Um, of course, Robin was still, he was still Robin. I liked him so much better than stupid Damien.
Yeah.
Fucking Talia. But
Should be angry at Batman. He's the one who couldn't
keeping his pants,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I mean, let's face it. I mean, Batman doesn't have great taste in women. I mean, other than Wonder Woman.
I mean,
Catwoman's a horrible person. Talia's a horrible person.
I don't really like the Batman Wonder Woman pairing. I just don't understand
I
why
don't
she would.
like it either, but I mean, she's the best woman he's ever been with.
Right, but like, why would she want to be with him? Like he's.
I don't know, man. Why did,
I mean, I didn't.
you know,
I didn't like her with Superman either, to be honest with you. But that makes more sense. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, that's so, you know, fleeting and temporary. Like, that's not gonna happen until they decide to permanently kill off Lois Lane, which good luck with that.
you don't want Lois Lane to die.
But yeah, so I actually found I don't have many of my comics left, but I still had the first two trades of those Teen Titans, and I let letting him borrow those this week.
Thank you, Swampy. So here you can see the bottom half of this, and you can see the top half have to turn upside down because it's just hard to fit this all in. Cross the Mexican, I am doing Figuary. So this is a model, an artist model named Lillian DeMello. She put out. Oh, hey, welcome in, Just Dreamin'. I apologize, I didn't see you there. Welcome into Just Dreamin'. Um, 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 Oh, she put out a reference pack for free for artists to use for February for Figuary. So I'm doing Figuary this month here on Fridays. I'm going to be doing figure drawings, but now I can't do the you know we can't go we got to keep it safe for work. So they have to be but but yes, I'm doing the Figuary. I'm trying to participate in Figuary by doing stuff on Fridays. But yeah, that's what I'm.
And then for anybody else out there that needs photo reference and stuff, there's a great website called Unsplash, and they have a ton of high resolution photographs for that are copyright free. So I highly recommend that. That was a great source for some of our Photoshop projects from when I was in school. But yeah, bookmark unsplash.com. They do have stuff that they got bought out by somebody else, so that there is stuff you do have to pay for on there now, sadly. But
Oh,
I mean, yeah, but everything that they have, every photo that they have is a high resolution photo. They have
hmm.
smaller versions of every photo that you can get to if you don't need the great big one, but everything is like the original size, and that's where I got all those photos that I used to make my wallpaper at work. The ocean, um, the ocean scene.
Let me
If
do
you
some.
want
Hold on one. Someone gave me a gift sub to Numb the Geek. Numb the Geek, who's an amazing musician. So I just wanted to thank those people for.
to, oh, nice.
Um. Okay, Zeus, you said you're ready, or you got more an update, or okay,
Yeah.
okay. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. My voice sounded so low. Show you Evil-Lyn. That's looking amazing, Zeus. I love the expression. I just love the expression you gave her.
Yeah, I think it's on brand.
This is gonna be so good when you finish it, and when you add the colors and everything, it's gonna become print worthy.
Yes.
We're all waiting for the print.
Put it on a T-shirt.
There you go. There you
But
Let me see something. I gotta zoom in on this face real fast so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, apologies to anyone if I miss stuff in the chat. I'm just absorbed in what I'm doing. That's why that happens. But it's not on purpose. I'm just.
thank you, Swampy. Thank you. Do appreciate the compliment.
And if any of you got any art projects you're working on, let us know. And if anyone wants to put up the Discord link, you can put a thing to what you're working on in the art and comics room in my Discord, and I will show everyone what you're working on.
And it's funny that we grew up in the in the 80s and the 70s and 80s and the 90s and there was a lot of violence and sex and everything that we had access to watching, but that all these parent groups and everybody were really hyper interested in how cartoons were being sold to little kids, like Evil-Lyn and Tila Sorceress. They're all running around in bathing suits and sexy gear and everything, but nobody's hating each other with anything. Like I don't think He-Man actually punched anybody.
He did punch people sometimes. The monsters.
It is more like, yeah, but he like stomped the ground and you wouldn't like see it. He would do the punch into the screen.
Oh, okay. You're right. Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
It's just like all the, on GI Joe, all of the everybody's shooting laser weapons. Nobody's shooting, actual guns. Every GI Joe toy, they're armed with, weapons, based on real weapons.
Right.
But in the show that they had those, they had those standard, laser blasters for most everybody was using the same thing.
Man. I am losing the face. I didn't mean to. I worked it too much.
Yeah, Swampy. That and anything you decide to do with those photos from Unsplash, they're you can, if you can make money off of them, you're welcome to, because, like as I said, they're royalty free, and it's just like there's great channels like the Patty, the scuba organization's got a whole channel of stuff, and there's a ton of great stuff on there.
Cross Mexicans going to get food. Great
Save me
website.
some.
I can grayscale some of these images and pencil color them. Oh yeah.
Did you see my Chinese food tonight?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out was it fish or was it something else?
No,
Oh, what was
no,
it?
it was eggplant and garlic sauce.
Oh, okay, it was eggplant. Okay, yeah. I could tell there was
Mm-hmm.
vegetables, but I could
Yeah, I
tell.
don't know what kind of fish you're eating. Is purple?
Well, uh that's a good point. Trying to, if y'all see me like I'm ducking and dodging, it's just I'm trying to see stuff around a bunch of things. Okay, yeah, I see more clearly now the that this was the skin of
Yeah,
of eggplants. Okay, yeah, that looks good. You can see a lot of garlic. You can see a lot of garlic in there. Little bits of
and a
garlic.
lot of carrots and
Mm-hmm. Peppers,
yep, yep, some bell
celery.
pepper. Yep.
Mm. Delicioso.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
That was from my current favorite Chinese place. The place I used to go to all the time, Sun Garden. I don't go by there much anymore. So
Okay, we got Ange is making commands in the deal in the chat.
nice in the chat.
I'm just giving this a look over. I'm sad I lost the face a bit because when the pencil drawing I had the face, and then I put the wash went a little heavy and I lost the face, but I can't do anything about it now. It's
Yeah.
one of them things. Can't do anything about it now unless I went in with ink, but I don't want to go in with ink. So I think I'm gonna leave this be as it is. Let me see if I can show it more in the other thing. Can y'all sort of see it?
Let me see. Let me look. Let's see. I can't see nothing. Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna set that aside. Let's see here. Let me see if I can whip out something a little quicker. Get out my 6x8 pad, which had the remnants of the Mazinger Beans birthday celebration episode.
Oh yeah.
Which was these things, if y'all remember. They did not come out great, but things we did a
I know
few weeks
why we
ago.
do stuff, you know.
All right. Oh, thank you.
Do stuff. So.
Let's see. Ooh la la, ooh la la. Be my baby, be my baby. Y'all probably don't know that song, but it was a group from Japan called Complex, and it's like, be my baby, be my baby. Be my baby, be my baby. Let me see what I come up with. Come look at a different model.
Oh, but so I know you're not, spoiler alert, but so later on in that Titans run, um, they're they're facing
No, my mic's still on. My mic's still on. I was just being quiet. I'm just looking at stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go on, Zeus.
but yeah, the Sinister Six is fighting the Titans, and Superboy gets thrown into the future.
Oh,
Yeah, he gets thrown into the future with the Legion of Superheroes.
oh boy.
Yeah, and he actually works as Superboy. He's wearing the Superboy um, Superman outfit, and he's like, of course, time happens at different, speeds throughout time and whatnot. So by the time they caught up again together, he'd been gone for just like like a day or two, but he'd been gone. He'd been there for months and months,
Right.
and that was a great little story arc. And then they all tried to. They were all in the future together. All the Titans were with the Legion, and they tried to send them back. Well, then they kind of get sent back to to a kind of a dystopian reality time, and the Legion, and this was just before uh, Infinite Crisis started, and um, so the Justice League disbanded in this future, and and the Teen Titans had essentially they'd replaced the Justice League, and they were kind of like kind of a little bit you know evil militant you know um, and they were trying to get to the find the rest of them, and but it was so Superboy had become Superman, Robin had become Batman, Wonder Girl became Wonder Woman, and so they all thought everything was a little strange, and so they snuck out, and then they found that the Titans had uh, they had Deathstroke trapped to a damn wall, and Superboy had burned off one of his arms with his heat vision.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like it was really cool. I really liked that future.
You heard it here first. Zeus liked a torture-filled dystopian future. I know
Well, I
you
mean,
meant.
you
I
know,
know you meant
how's,
as a story. I know you meant as a story.
I
Just like,
mean, story works too.
do not pin the crimes of comic books on Zeus. Okay, just letting y'all know. Just fans. Just fans.
The Joker's daughter killed Alfred.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was a hardcore future.
Yeah. It was definitely like the Titans like Days of Future Past
Yeah, that's
timeline.
what I was about to say. It's what it sounds like.
Um, it's good shit.
Good shit, man. No, Pedro, that's not how it goes. There you go. Sometimes I have to reprimand myself.
I mean, I think we all do a little bit.
Trying to move quicker. Let's see if it'll show up. It may not show it to her because it's in this light pencil.
Oh, let's see if we.
Say what?
Uh huh.
No, what did
Yeah,
you say?
I'm looking at my phone.
Oh, okay.
See. Yeah, I've seen people using, of course, blue liner pencil, of course, and then you're using a nice hot pink there.
Yeah. It's one of those things. If you're you, so this is a watercolor pencil, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I like using them for some of the watercolor stuff because I like the bleed that'll come off it. But if you're doing figures, especially if it's like a woman, if you use pink or like a light purple, it can add to the soft look. It can add to the soft look when you're applying your washes. Uh, I mean, I don't have to
Yeah,
explain that to you.
that makes total sense.
I
I
don't
haven't
have to.
been brave enough to do like watercolors on something all long this time.
Well, I mean, you know how I am. I just dive into things for danger. No,
With danger.
they did kind of teach us to be somewhat fearless and stuff. and to not to be. I've said this before, but to not be precious about things. Sometimes be like, well, they had us destroy
I don't ever
paintings.
remember hearing that shit.
I have told you about it. I think. Yeah, they.
No, I'm saying I never heard that shit.
Oh, okay.
But like now when when I was doing figure drawing class, you know, we were doing things so fast that you kind of you couldn't, you weren't making masterpieces. You were just trying
Right.
to get.
I was talking about art classes in general. Like,
Mm.
they had us like be not precious about things. Like, so this way you're not scared to try things. Uh, Life drawing, yeah, you had to be so focused and fast on things. That's a little different. Some people did not adapt to that well. Some people did not do well with that. I did pretty good with that. I mean, y'all can tell I draw pretty fast, but that came out of stuff like because Mr. Eastman would have us. He was my life drawing teacher. He would have us move pretty quickly.
Yeah, some days they would give us different amounts of time to do figure drawing.
Right.
It's like we're gonna do, you know, stuff. We're gonna do 1 minute sketches today. We're gonna do, 3 minute sketches. Some days there was stuff where um, you weren't looking, like they didn't want you to look at the paper.
Right. Right. Right.
Just try to draw one solid line.
Yes. Did you ever have to do the blind thing where the thing would be behind something and then you have to look at it and then go back to your thing and like do it from memory?
Um, I don't think so.
Like you can go back and look as many times as you wanted, but you couldn't. You had to do stuff from memory.
No, I don't remember that.
That was always an interesting one.
Yeah, so I talked to my coworker a lot this week, and like he didn't like he didn't know anything about really anything about Jack Kirby
Oh
and all
wow.
the stuff that. Yeah, so I had to give him some history lessons, and I totally had to school him on Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's relationship. He was like, "Man, I feel a different kind of way about Stan Lee now." I'm like, "Well, you should." Use my circle template just for that crystal ball on this
Oh nice.
on her mace.
Um. Okay, let me see what's being said here. I'm way behind on this stuff. Okay, let's see. Commands. Cross the Mexican said, "I'm back." You finished the gal? Oh yeah. Did you see it, Cross the Mexican? Or not? I switched providers. Always good on my end. And said, "Okay, Pedro. New commands with the help of beautiful Jess, Fave, who is Lurk, and you. Take note, Zeus." Is what it says. Take note, Zeus!
Oh, okay.
Exclamation, Fave, who is Lurk, and you. What is you? What does you do? What does you do? I want the cheap package. Might have to upgrade it. Cross Mexican made himself some
Oh,
iced
thank you all
coffee.
for coming in and sharing
I'm a
your
regret,
valued time.
but c'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Swamp Fox. I once had an officer ask me to say my ABCs backwards, but drawing without looking sounds much more difficult. See, and then again, okay, Pedro, new commands. I will never switch up on. Cross Mexican said, "I will never switch up on Stan the Man. Without his ideas, nothing would have happened." I knew Cross Mexican was gonna. And said, "Pedro, you need to add the highlight redeem." What is the highlight redeem? Y'all have to tell me what the highlight redeem is supposed to do. I'll tell you if I want it or not. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't think it's that interesting, I won't add it. So, uh, you have to explain it to me. You have to tell me what it does. What's the highlight redeem?
Tell me what it do.
You must tell me what the highlight redeem is. Thanks for making all these commands, Ange. And thank you, Jess. Jess Dream.
My name is Jeff.
For all the help with the commands. Let's see. If someone, me, needs to get your attention, it highlights the sentence in chat. Or anyone else. Okay. I want to. Cross Mexican said, "I want to eat another bagel with cream cheese, but my fat brain won't let me." He means bagel. He means bagels. And bagels. Swamp Fox highlight redeem is where we can tell you what color to dye your beard, leaving certain areas lighter than others in the dyeing process. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think Pedro's going to do that.
Okay, you'll have to explain it more to me. Like, is it something that's already like built in that I just don't have turned on, or I'll have to look into it, I guess. I'll look into it after I finish applying some tone here. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. I can't remember who. I think their name.
All right, Pedro.
Yes.
Who'd you like more for? Who's your favorite evil bitch.
What do you mean?
So,
B-
like, I'm drawing Evil-Lyn
Baroness,
here. There's
Baroness,
Evil-Lyn.
or
There's
Evil-Lyn,
the
or
Baroness. There's all kinds of, the evil witch from Conan the Barbarian.
was Conan the Barbarian the one with Wilt Chamberlain and stuff? No,
The good one.
that's the Destroyer. That's the
Yeah,
Destroyer,
the
isn't it?
Destroyer's the shitty one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I'm going with Baroness. I'm gonna go with Baroness. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Baroness is beautiful. She got that accent.
Classic design. Evil-Lyn, another great design. Um,
The there was once a dinner table discussion with my now ex and some of her friends from college about what actors and TV characters movie characters we liked, and I said that two of my favorites were Faith from
Buffy the
Buffy
Vampire.
the Vampire Slayer
Okay.
and Callisto from Xena.
Oh, was she blonde?
Yeah,
Okay, I remember her. Okay.
yeah, and our friend Anna said, "Well, that's pretty funny. What evil bitch are you not in love with?" And I said, "You."
Oh damn, dang, Zeus.
She was, for the first time ever, she was speechless, and the only thing she could think to do was throw her fork full of taco salad on my face.
Oh dang.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
That's
We all laughed till we couldn't laugh no more.
that sounded more like it was tense, but
No, no, it was funny. It was funny.
oh, Cross the Mexican redeemed asked 3 questions. What
All
three
right.
questions do you want me to answer? And while this is going on, go. Let me go to Twitch and see about the this thing about the. But yes, Cross the Mexican. What are the 3 questions you want me to answer?
Answer me these questions 3. What is your favorite color?
Oh no, I don't remember the answers to this from the Monty Python, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the answers. Let's
What is
see.
the airspeed of an
Okay,
unladen swallow?
highlight my message. I see. Okay, I've turned on highlight my message. Okay. I have turned on highlight my message for y'all. Swamp said I've got a few people asking if I'm gonna play some pinball, so I'm gonna hop on that. Great. You get in the pinball, we might raid you, Swampy. We might raid you. You should see the pinball stuff he does, Zeus, because it's
Oh
really
yeah,
cool.
the
It's like,
deaf dumb blind kid sure plays mean pinball.
yeah, I know. It's a really cool, like a video game sort of thing, and like the tables are kind of animate and do all this stuff. Cross the Mexican has 3 questions. What is your favorite 80s villain? What is your favorite obscure cartoon? What is your favorite mecha that is not from Macross? let's see. Okay, favorite '80s villain. Oh man, shoot, that's hard. There's a lot of great villains from the '80s. Um, that's pretty hard. Uh, hmm. Um, I gotta think about this. Shoot, I don't know. Um, man, I really don't know. That's hard. Uh, hmm. I don't know. What about you, Zeus? See if you can help me out here.
Um, let's see. Uh, well, you know, for a dastardly villain that you hate from the '80s, uh, I would have to say Burke from Aliens,
Was that
the
the
guy that would go on to be on My Two Dads.
Paul Reiser? Paul Reiser, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not My Two Dads, the other one. It's a prepositional phrase or something. Mad About You?
Yeah. Was he on
That's
My
it,
Two
yeah.
Dads? He
No,
might
he
have
wasn't.
been. Oh, he wasn't.
No, no, because the taller blondish dad was in the movie Leviathan that we talked about the other night. That's why
Right.
I'm thinking. So yeah, no, he was not the other. Burke was a dastardly villain that you really wanted to, you really wanted to see him get his. Um, Cobra Commander, Megatron.
Oh yeah, Megatron.
Um, you know, they were great villains. Um, the way John Byrne, when he was writing and drawing Fantastic Four in the '80s, his Doctor Doom was a great villain. Um, for a lot of the '80s, Magneto was kind of redeeming himself and becoming
Yeah.
he was becoming a hero in that. So he wasn't a great '80s villain, really.
They try to make
Um,
him a heel again in the '90s.
yeah,
But I mean, they kind of redeemed him too much. Where you're like, well, but he has a point. That's the problem. You start going, well, he's got a point. Like,
yeah. Um, Luthor went through a redesign um, in the '80s too.
oh yeah, he had that like cool, like super that the sort of suit, that armor suit. Remember?
Yeah, yeah, that, like a power armor. Yeah,
I don't know. I liked it in the '80s.
uh,
I was like, as a kid, I was like, whoa, he
yeah.
looks cool. He's not just
Um,
a bald dude in a suit.
from the Teen Titans, Brother Blood had a great design, and he was scary as all f get out, man.
Yeah.
Bathing in blood and
Um, you still there, Zeus? Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was making sure.
Sorry, I was getting ready to break back in here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Give you a look.
Okay, let me. Stop what I'm doing. Uh, Small Fox. Anna said one villain that stands out to me. The dude from Die Hard. She did not like him. Okay, let me go with this. Let me get it up. Hold on. This sounds terrible. I said let me get it up, but you know what I meant. Let me get this on. Again, that sounds terrible what I'm saying, but you guys know what I mean. Ooh, look at that. It's a little pixelated at the moment, but it'll I'm sure it'll That's looking great, Zeus. You did a lot of work on this. You got a lot of work, kid.
Yeah. Did some John Byrne shading on the crystal ball part.
Oh yeah.
So.
That's looking great.
Yep, coming along.
Ann said I'm really hard to hear tonight. Is that true? Is that so? Y'all should have told me.
I mean, I'm not listening to the broadcast through my phone, so.
Y'all should have told me earlier. Then I would have just went to Audacity and bumped up my sound.
You should have highlighted your message, Ange.
No. Okay, what were the other questions? Let me go back. Favorite 80s villain? I still haven't answered that one, but I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what to say, really. I think I'm a little too absorbed in what I'm doing. Let's see. What is your favorite obscure cartoon? I'm not sure. I mean, is anything really obscure anymore? I'm not certain. There was Anne said bite me, Zeus. There was there was a cartoon in the 80s. I believe it's the 80s. It was done by the people who ended up doing Inspector Gadget, actually.
DIC people?
Yeah, well, it was this company. They were like part French, part something else. There was a cartoon called El Dorado and the City of Gold or something like that. Did you ever see that?
No, I don't think so.
It did get broadcast in the United States, but it didn't do that well, so it got more stuff like overseas and in Canada and stuff. Do you remember Flues, Zeus? Do you remember Flues Maker?
Yeah.
He had me watch the entire series. He made me watch. He went through all this trouble to like put it in versions where I would download it and all this stuff. So I watched him and I watched the entire series, and it was really cool. It was kind of like an anime. It wasn't an anime, but it was kind of like one in terms of, it has an overarching story that goes from beginning to end and all this kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. So that was a cool cartoon. But I that's the only thing I can think of in terms of obscure, because I mean most things I would say probably aren't going to be obscure. People are going to know them in some way or another.
I mean, some people are, but like, I think it's like a generational thing. Like,
right.
It just depends. Like, I mean, there's so many people that, kind of, discover stuff like, I mean, there's plenty of people I see on Twitter every time one of those accounts posts stuff from, Bubblegum Crisis,
Right.
That's definitely an obscure one, especially, I mean, to the younger people.
Right, right. Yeah. Now that is true. A lot of them don't know a lot of the classic anime, or they just have some idea of the designs and stuff, but they haven't watched it, they won't watch it because the art and stuff looks too old and stuff like that.
Well, I mean that, and there's a lot of people that if you don't have enough content of it, then they don't want to watch it,
Right, right.
which is stupid. But whatever, I mean, it's your loss. I mean, it was a Bubblegum Crisis was so good. You know, it's just
I know we're running a little late, but we started a little late. I just want to see if I can finish this or get it somewhat finished. I was like, this one will be fast. I mean, it is going faster than the other one, but
yeah. Being you're right. Yeah. Oh my God, there were people that were saying, Pedro. They were saying skip Dragon Ball and go straight to Z.
oh wow, no, Dragon Ball is so much
Right?
better than Z. Um,
Yeah.
I don't even mind if I upset people. Um,
I don't either. Z is trash.
it has not aged,
I mean,
eh, yeah.
compared to the yeah.
Dragon Ball has like just more story and more character driven stuff. The Z is just it
Yeah.
just becomes an everything just becomes an excuse for endless fighting. Just endless power ups and fights that take forever and blah 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 and I don't know. It just doesn't age well for me. I'm just not into it. Like
I mean, it's a well known running joke that when if you were watching Toonami and you watch an episode of Dragon Ball Z, the first 2 minutes is a recap of what happened last time, and the next 2 minutes uh is the only story that you get. Then the next 2 minutes is them powering up, and then you go to commercial break, come back, and then they're powering up, and the ancillary characters are doing shit around them, and then the next thing you know, it's time for the 2 minutes for what's going to happen next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, and then the next thing you know, it's over. So there went your 22 minutes is gone. Essentially nothing fucking happened. Oh, Trunks had a great idea. Oh, let's go do what Trunks wants to do. All right, well, that's going to take about 7 episodes at 2 minutes apiece.
American Dragon Ball Z is ass. I'm sorry, but you Americans got hoed. And that in America, we got the Japanese, which has nothing of what Zeus is saying. The American one, um, the American one has some hilarious stuff though. Like uh, uh, Goku is sitting down to a bowl of noodles, and he's like, "Oh boy, spaghetti!" And you're just like, he is not eating spaghetti. Like, what planet? Like, where do you think this is from? Like no one watching this like has any question like what country of origin this thing is from, etc. etc. We know this is a Japanese thing. Um, it's like, oh, we gotta Americanize it. It's like, but why? The audience already knows it's well, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that thing. So let's see. Okay, let me go back. Get back. So let's see. Earlier, let's see, we did this. If it'll show up on camera, we did this. And then we did this. So that's my kicks off to Figuary. we'll see if I do. If we'll just go straight. No, these are two different women. The first one is a model named Lillian DeMello. You can find her on Instagram. She's from India. She has on Gumroad. She has this set. It's called Figuary 2026. It's for free. I think I paid $1. I did give $1 because why not you give a little bit to the people, right? But if they're giving you something for free, show your appreciation a little bit. This one is from an artist on Patreon named Evil-Lyn. He gives out a monthly. He gives out a bunch of reference for if you have a subscription with him. So that's this from one of his. So Zeus, you're kicking ass on Evil-Lyn. You're amazing. You're the thunder god. I don't know where that came from. Tomorrow morning we'll be doing the Mark Almania Saturday morning podcast, God willing, and we'll be doing all that. Monday on YouTube, Music Monday. Tuesday looking at cards. I think I have some Final Fantasy cards, so yeah, look forward to some Final Fantasy cards on Tuesday. Wednesday, of course, is music. And next Friday it'll be Art Jam, God willing. So God willing. Yes, Ange. I will go find him. I will go. Let's go find Swampy. Let's find him. Let's find Swampy. And let's raid
Swamp
him.
Dog.
Let's raid him. Ange. Thank you for all
that sounds dirty.
Thank you for all the what? That sounds dirty. Let's raid him.
So that sounds dirty the way you said it.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean it to sound dirty. I was thinking more like one of those things like let's kick his ass. And thanks for all the. Across the Mexican. I apologize. You said obscure. I did answer obscure. Favorite mech that's not Macross. I mean, my favorite mech. No, Mazinger Z is not a mech, is it? It's just a super robot.
Is it a robot?
It is a robot, but it's piloted. Wouldn't that make it a mech?
Does the dude pilot it?
Yeah.
Does the kid pilot it?
Yeah.
Then it's a mech.
Okay, so it's Mazinger Z is always my answer for favorite robot. Anything. This is my favorite robot ever. Is Mazinger Z. So, but okay, let's go raid Swamp Fox. Amigos, Ange, thank you for all the commands. Thank you, Jess, for helping out with all that. Thank you, Cross the Mexican. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you, Swamp Fox, who we're about to go raid. Thank you, everyone. All of y'all take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend and stay warm. And let's go raid. Okay, we are raiding. We are raiding.
We are raiding. I just finished the inks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Hold on.
I'll just take a picture of it. I mean, I'm still got a little bit more to do, but I mean, all the pencils are covered right now.